My dear friends, today the Do Roboti channel has brought us to Mr. Romek, the Bull Whisperer. We'll show you what work looks like on his farm, so what do you say? Let's get to work and you stay until the end of the video because there's going to be a lot happening.
Stop! I said stop, you blockhead, stop! Well, more or less, we're not going to fuss about half a meter here or there. There's no profit in this, it's just work.
Today on the Do Roboti channel, we're visiting Mr. Romek, the Bull Whisperer. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Wojtek, hello.
I traveled from Silesia just to meet you. I watch your YouTube channel, and every episode is a new wonderful story to listen to and watch.
Well, thank you. Compared to you on YouTube, I'm still new.
Young, but we're almost catching up with each other in terms of subscribers. I mean, you're almost catching up with me because it's almost 500,000 now.
I still need to work more and put in effort to reach 500,000.
Well, Mr. Romek, it's 10 o'clock. For you, that's likely already half a day's work.
Well, not quite now, because I've only been back for a month and 2 days after my accident. A young bull hit me on the road, just threw me really hard with tremendous force.
So every day brings a different story, and what story awaits us today?
Today I plan to deal with the wire the moose tore down over there. By the young grass, after my accident riding the bull, it knocked me down at the top, near Vova's grass, because the bull got scared by a shadow there. When it bucked, which I didn't expect.
The bull got scared of a shadow? A bull weighing about 1,000.
1,000? This one's 650, a young bull. Still, that's...
A strong animal scared of its shadow?
Sir Ali, that old one we saw over there, he's not afraid of anything. A fox or a boar might jump out and Ali would just twitch his skin, and that's the most you'd get out of him. And that's Ali. Ali is the king. Ali is strength.
Should we show this bull Ali on the Do Roboti channel? Sure.
Sure. I give him a little kiss. I take him on a rope, because without the rope, sir, oh, he can carry.
Recently I did an episode about shoeing horses and I got so scared there, that was something. And with a bull, I think I have to keep a distance of about 10 meters.
Now I'll go first. Come to me. I have a little kiss. Come to me.
And suddenly I looked at him.
Come. So what? Did you see? Hey. Ella. He'll bite in his head. Here you go. Ask politely, 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 politely. Hey, you. You?
Is this a treat or reward for the bull, or how does it work?
Yes, this apple is a reward for being well behaved. Okay. Now about the safety measure, yes. Here's our safety measure.
Is this distance safe for me as well?
It's safe since it has a string in its nose.
But is a string in the nose 100% guarantee of safety? Yes.
Yes, sir. I even have some really tiny ones for him here. He knows they're tiny because he's been good, because he's got one mouth. Well, you're standing in a sensitive spot. You'll see. Here are 2 rings, you'll see. And they're both flat now. They've flattened out. They used to be round. Yeah, you'll see only 3/4 of each ring is left. The rest is gone, worn away. Yeah. From the friction, from the acids. And now try giving him an apple. I'll hold him. Okay. Take your hand out of your pocket. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ah, yes.
So does he feel respect because of that? Or does it hurt him, let's say, or is his nose sensitive?
Yes, the nose is the most sensitive spot on a bull.
You actually ride this bull.
I put on the girth, get on and ride. He doesn't like something, he's moving. Exactly. Stand still, I said. Ubi, calm down.
Bravo. No.
No, you only trim the bull's hoof. A special restraining device is needed. It has electric motors and hydraulics. So you bring him in and, sir, his head gets clamped. The neck is held in a scissor-like way, like stocks. This is where you grind it down. When they had the first restraining device with such a big bull, I couldn't do it. They couldn't close the scissors because his neck was too thick. So I quickly brought a strong rope. And when I brought him in there was a rope here. I tied it. There's this little stool. You put your leg on the stool, hold the strap, and you lift the bull up with the strap, so he simply doesn't have any support. And then they quickly do it with an angle grinder, just a regular angle grinder, only with a special disc.
Is it like with horses where you avoid approaching bulls from behind because they might kick, or is it different?
Well, it can kick. I know of an accident where a bull scalped a farmer, tearing the skin off from his forehead halfway over his scalp, and he fell unconscious. He was unconscious, covered in blood. The surgeon told him, "Sir, you're lucky. If he had hit you a centimeter and a half lower, he would have crushed your skull."
Maybe that's enough about these accidents. Let's just start doing something. I'm happy to help, as the Do Robot channel is someone who's always eager to get to work.
You go ahead. I'll let him off the leash.
Hold on, you go ahead. Wait, okay.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Watch out, he's chasing Jesus. Hey you.
I'm looking for a place where I could escape the fastest if he ran toward me. He does have a huge build, 1,100 kilograms, but I think if he started chasing me, I probably wouldn't get away quickly. Jesus, why is this closed?
Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Stop, run, because he comes at you like a tank. If you squeeze in, you can't close the gate. You just needed to grab it, but you can't hold anything. Yes, even though I was beaten. Stop. I said stop. Stop, you rascal. Stop, you rascal. Hina, let's go. Hina. Yeah, if you opened the gate, he would go through the yard like a tank. He only wants to go there because that's where the cows are. He doesn't want to go here. He just wants to go to the yard, the sly one.
I'm still in shock every time I look at such a big animal and at a man who's probably about my weight, similar build, maybe quite a bit older, but there's no stress or fear, just sitting there on the bull. Sir.
I'm not afraid. I wouldn't be able to ride if I was, right? The bull senses fear. When I approach the bull, even though it's wild, I'm not afraid. I think about what I need to do, how to catch it. I have to control it with my mind, not with strength, because strength means nothing here.
All right, but you're a bull whisperer, so are these special techniques you've developed to tame a bull like that?
When I was working after I had my first accident, I told myself, pull yourself together, man. Buy your own bull, teach him. I bought a bull and started teaching him. At first, let me tell you, before I bought my first one, I only had bulls for meat, and I would ride them too. And I could make a circle around the yard. There was already something going on in my head about it.
Training these bulls and becoming a bull whisperer involves a lot of luck. If your first accident had been worse, you might never have become a bull whisperer.
I wouldn't be a bull whisperer, and I'll tell you from experience because I have friends who also raised cattle, and sir, if they had their first accident with a bull, that was it. They'd send the bull to slaughter, and that was the end of it.
Aha, okay. Here's the famous gate with the gentleman in training.
In winter here, you wear a dronka, and a taba opens the door.
Oh, and right away you get the smell of a real village, not like the ones nowadays. The kind of village that has little in common with today's, with automation, machinery, and modern computers.
All right, you can smell it. You can smell it a bit. Careful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right. Here and here on the hitch, I'll back up and we'll go. All right.
What's in this barn? Something's still mooing.
There are calves. There's a year-old heifer. Wow, there are calves. There are 2 calves. And here, all right, here's the heifer, and here are the 2 calves. He makes a sound when someone comes in. What?
No.
Oh.
But they're so cute.
No. No, but they're cool. No. What?
And could I be a calf whisperer?
Well, yes, of course you already are. When you petted it, you saw for yourself. Yes. Tiny. There are only 3 cows for personal use for milk, and well, you still want to play with them, so if someone has these cows, because today, sir, in the countryside, cows are not sweet. You need to have about 100 of them, at least 80 dairy cows, or maybe a herd of beef cattle too, because just a few, there's no profit in that, it's just work.
So why do you do all this? Is it just out of passion, or?
I just like to drink my own milk. I like these animals, but now that I've had an accident, it's hard to find someone to take care of them, to milk the cows, because the cows are normally milked twice a day. The calves need to be fed. It's just work.
I think she likes Mom.
Yeah, it's work.
I'll tell you, she's always snacking at our place. For younger viewers, have you ever seen drilling like this? Of course I have, of course. I was born in '92, so I know what this kind of drill was used for and how to use it.
53rd.
Ale młodszy widzów, zachęcam do komentarza. Manual hand drill. So is this how your work is every day, that you just get up very early in the morning?
Yes, I get up at 5 in the morning, milk the cows, feed the calves, drive the cows out to the field, and then I go have breakfast. Now I don't milk much because one is already dried off, so only 2 are being milked. These are beef cows, they don't give much milk anymore. Well, but you still have to milk them.
What do you do after breakfast for the rest of the day?
And after breakfast I go to work. Well, now I'll have work cleaning up all this mortar that's been plastered here. You'll see what kind of mortar patches there are. I have to take care of this pile of sand because it can't just lie here by the gate, right? I just need to move it somewhere because it's good sand. Good.
That's just how it is. You have to do it, or you could just leave and spend the afternoon doing nothing. And the sand wouldn't bother anyone.
No, but yes, you just have to transport it somewhere.
So, out of passion after all, that sand really wouldn't bother anyone, but I understand, Mr. Romek, that when you've been doing something your whole life, it's hard to just sit down, right? And it's hard to really rest, so to speak.
Yes, or I go to the workshop because I have a lot of work there. I'll have to clean up after the renovation because it's pretty cluttered there too, right? This one is good.
And we sit down, and we sit down, and we sit down. Oh, what happened here? What are we going to do?
We will unroll the wire, we'll screw in the insulator with this cordless drill. We need to screw in an insulator there, and here we need to screw in an insulator. I'll mark it for you, you'll drill, I'll hold it. I see this spot, see?
There's the spot.
There's the spot. You're drilling. Make sure to drill straight so you don't break the bit. Got it. Hold it here, but don't press too hard with your stomach. Just a bit downward like that. Yes, that's right. You need to feel it so you don't break the bit.
Are you sowing here for your own harvest or what?
To sell? Yes, lentils were sown with oats and grass was sown with clover. These are young clover leaves with grass. And the cows will still be grazing here this fall because it's still November, it's warm. So that side here by the road, and there's a boundary behind the grass. Along that boundary, I'll go all the way down to the ditch, and from there I'll let the cows in from below so they can graze.
Will there be more of these posts going this way too, or not?
There will be, but not today. That's a job for a few days. All right, that's what we want. A gate will go here, from here to there, but that's not what we're interested in right now, sir. Here we put up the wire and unroll it.
And how did it happen that you became an internet creator, a so-called YouTuber? Because the channel has 470,000 subscribers?
That's how it happened. I was riding a bull out of the forest on that alley with an axe and a saw, right? And sir, a border guard soldier is coming from the opposite direction, only in civilian clothes. And he says, Mr. Romek, because he knew me by name since he lives in the same village, Mr. Romek, this can't go to waste. There's nowhere else in Poland where someone rides a bull and also with an axe and a chainsaw on a bull. There just isn't. I say, really there isn't. He says, let's record a video for YouTube. Yes. Damn, I know what it is, you know? You'll see. My foot slipped on that molehill. It's not a molehill, it's a muddy patch, slippery, you know, like this. Let's try this. I'll take a stake and stick it here so I can place the spool on the stake instead of holding it.
So did you take to talking like that right away?
No, sir. He posted the first video. At first it was slow, very slow, but later people started to get interested, started to watch it. We released the second episode after half a year.
Ah, that's good.
That There's a wall, right?
There's a wall and the wire is laid, so will you connect the electricity later, sir?
Where? Yes, where a post is missing, the first thing I do is drive in a post where it's missing.
The bulls you race, there are 2 now, right?
There are 2?
2, and they're all there to impregnate other cows, right? Yes, well...
But they won't impregnate anymore because they've already served their purpose, but it's just a necessity. The internet users are keeping me in check.
Okay, so they're kind of like a pet.
To sell a star for meat? No, that would be a crime. So you see, I make a bit of money from the channel, but I also have to do something with the internet, with my online followers.
Viewers, right?
I have to take my viewers into account.
But a bull that size weighing around 1,100 kilograms, how much can he eat daily since he's so massive?
He can eat a lot.
But is that in kilograms, hundreds of kilograms?
Yes, no, 60, 70 kilos of green forage. Well, maybe a cow needs it, maybe a bull doesn't need as much because a dairy cow eats up to 70 kilos of green forage a day and drinks several dozen liters of water. He also needs to drink water. Sometimes he drinks 4 buckets at once while standing, especially in winter when he's on dry hay and chaff.
And until what time do you work like that? Until it gets dark? Or is there a specific time?
I usually go home around 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
From what time? From 5, 6 in the morning? No.
You have to be there for breakfast and lunch. You need a spike to make a hole, even if it's soft, because you can't hammer everywhere without one. We need to place it about in the middle. With the camera next to it, I'll check the distance. Well, roughly, we won't fuss about half a meter here or there. This is where we put the first post.
Do you want the spike first, or will you go in?
Maybe a thicker one, since this is the end line. Will this be thicker? Yes, it is.
Slightly thicker, yeah.
All right, now give me the pin. Okay. I see this mark, roughly where the insulator is.
It's going like butter.
It's soft here. Let's see if it matches the distance to the insulator. Here it was soft, and underneath, oh, it's hard.
That's good, it'll hold better.
That's right, you're correct. Mr. Wojtek, sometimes this is just how it has to be. Careful. Careful. For this whole pin, it's hard to pull out. All right, little finger. All right. All right, that's high enough. Let's go to the next one. I'll take one more stake on my back and a pin. My ribs still hurt a bit, but all right. And now we'll drive a bit. Maybe we'll put one more in somewhere. Let me show you something else. Here's a pocket knife. A pocket knife. Yes, there's a hawthorn bush to cut down under the wire. You can see it there behind that white post. There's a hawthorn bush, and it needs to be cut.
All right.
It needs to be cut because it was simply getting into the electric fence wire.
From the left, from the right, I don't know.
This is a pain. With this, you have to switch gloves for this. Thank you. And now, please, you try it, just not on the wire. Go ahead. I won't be in your line of fire. Go ahead, go ahead. Yes, we pull it out together. Zapiorka. A medicinal plant, but here it's not recommended because unfortunately it grows into my electric fence and grounds it out. Oh, look how tangled it is. Good job. Okay, now for a guy who runs the Do Roboty channel, good job.
I'm excited again. I was excited about the item when I was riding in the trailer. Now I'm excited as...
I'm driving the tractor.
We put the machete away and I entered a beautiful place, Mr. Romek's workshop. It also makes a huge impression on me. The machines are like in a metalworking shop. Has this always been here, or did you set it up to suit your needs? You know this.
And I started bringing everything in. I started buying things, sir, one by one, slowly.
But for what? Just for your own use?
Sir, the professionals taught me a lesson. When you went to a workshop somewhere, they botched the job and you had to come home and fix it yourself, but there were no tools. So that's when the idea came to me. After all, I can do something too. I saw how in the Bieszczady mountains, a mechanic taught me how to cut ham. If he kicked me in the butt, I'd fly out of the workshop.
Is everything just for yourself, or do you also offer services to earn extra money?
When the economy was collapsing and communism fell and agricultural production was really worthless, I was already slowly getting rid of those dairy cows. It annoyed me that those classes there, those weak classes, all of it, the requirements kept increasing, so I started working in the workshop. I built a mechanical hammer. I even constructed it myself. I didn't bother anyone. That hammer still works today.
Okay, so for services, so you just did something in exchange?
Yes, I did. I worked. I was the youngest, the smallest of those racing wagons.
All right, so what? We take this scythe now and move on to the next task. In a moment, we'll be mowing grass for the bull and the cows with a scythe, not a combine, with a scythe. The tools are waiting.
That's right, the tools are in place.
There's the scythe, the rake, and the pitchfork.
And the whetstone is a file. You can also sharpen the scythe with a file. Okay. It's almost toothless, but it's hard steel, very hard. And you also hammer the scythe. You take it off from here, you knock it off the wedge, you knock the wedge out, you remove the handle, and you remove the scythe. And sir, on a visor, on a stump, there's this sharp tool, which looks like the tip of a blacksmith's hammer. Only, of course, this tool is wider. 3-4 times wider than that file and a bit thicker, with a rounded tip, and you place the scythe, sir. You grab it and have to hold it with your hand since it's heavy, right? Yeah. And then you just have to be very careful and use a hammer to tap here on this part. If you grab it too wide, a fold will form on the blade and the scythe is ruined, useless. And to sharpen it, you stick the end into the ground so it doesn't slip away. And sir, like this. And then you run it along. A whetstone, sir, you put it here in the pocket of a military uniform. It fits here, right? It won't fall out. This is a pocket for a knife. And now we mow. This grass is already at the tail end of the season. I'll say right away, it's hard to mow this because this clover is already half dry. It's dry, right? And inside the grass is twisted. You need to know how. If you don't, I'll show you. Let's start.
Oh, that's close to the ground.
Close to the ground, you shave it nice and clean. Right at the ground. And some is left behind because the grass is lying down, but it will grow back. Are you taking the scythe?
I'm taking the scythe here.
Not like that, not like that. This hand here, and keep the back of the blade level with the ground. Attention, camera. It doesn't actually listen to you.
It doesn't listen yet. Hold on, I just picked up the scythe. It'll hear me soon. Damn, I was watching your hand. I thought I'd grab it and know how to do it. Yeah, because it looked pretty simple. It is simple. But here the cutting angle is very important. Whew. All the muscles are working, the ones that don't usually work for me, but...
If you mowed for about an hour the next day, sir, your ribs would hurt.
Mr. Ronku, explain what we're doing. We're turning it over, throwing it out. The girls are already demanding it here.
I'll give the rascals some first because the rascals are stirring. I'm already mowing the grass already.
Do you want to take some more?
No, that's enough for now. 2 rascals are enough for now, and I'll add more in the evening.
Hey there, rascals. Oh, we're already getting along. I'm already a rascal whisperer. Oh, there you go.
All right, eat. In the evening, you'll get your second course treats. All right?
No talking.
Eat, no talking. All right, let's go.
Are we switching to this?
Yes.
Did you say it has to eat about 60 kilos of greens a day?
A big one, yes. 60 kilos. It'll graze a bit, stand in the barn, get some feed, and we'll add a bit more, yes. All right. Let's go. You'll fit here, sir, so you have to maneuver. Here, to the right, to the right, to the right.
All right, I'm turning.
Here, through all this mess, carefully. Here are the scaffolds, you know.
All right.
Give me the cart, Mr. Wojtek, and you guys stay around somewhere. I'll call him, open the gate wider. Ali, come on, Ali, come. Come. Come.
Mr. Romek, I'm really glad that I could come to see you today. I traveled 600 kilometers to see your farm, to see these beautiful bulls and your passion for all of this. I couldn't do it myself, and honestly, I'm still afraid to ride a bull like that. You need a lot of respect for these animals, but I think I helped a bit today.
You definitely helped, and I in turn, Mr. Wojtek, I'm glad because you have a big channel. You already have 600-something thousand subscribers, and you've been running your channel for 7 years, and I've only been here for 2.5 years. And you honored me by visiting me. You run the Do Roboty channel, and I'm here because the jobs here are what they are. They're not that interesting. You could say it's hard work and sweat, you know.
It's up to viewers who watched until the end to decide if today's jobs were interesting, since I was really excited about them. These are the roots of agriculture, the roots of the farm, which used to be part of everyday life. Those young bulls, beautiful animals, whether cows or calves. So I'm glad I could show that. Dear viewers, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out Mr. Romek the Bull Whisperer's channel. I hope you reach those 500,000 subscribers as soon as possible, because I see that you really care about it. You write it down in your notebook, and then I wish you 1 million subscribers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I'll just add that I'm a bull whisperer in Warmia and Masuria, actually closer to Warmia, just 7 kilometers from Lidzbark, Warminski. You honored me with your visit, Mr. Wojtek.
Thank you. A bull's hug. Thank you very much.